this cute little holiday Jingle Bell with Santa hat in my sketchbook, and I thought I would make a tutorial out of it because it was just too cute. Oh my gosh. And really simple to do. So let's start with the hat. So for the hat, I use two reds. I use alizarin crimson and scarlet lake. So basically that's a cool and a warm red. So this is the scarlet lake. It's kind of orangey. And then this is the alizarin crimson. It's a little bit cooler. So I'm going to mix these a little bit together. And I'm going to do the darker values. So just painting where I see it's the darkest. And I'm just using cheap postcards here. It's supposed to be 100% cotton. I don't know if it is, but it's pretty good. So I'm just kind of softening the edges there. And while that's still wet, I'm going to start with the Scarlet Lake. It's going to touch the other red and it will blend. And that's what we want it to do. In fact, I'm going to go over it. Just kind of drop some in. You'll still see it's darker here. Oops, I got my fingerprint there. I'm really bad about that. Look how bright and happy that is. If you want a little highlight on the top there, I take a damp brush, kind of take most of the water off, and just do a little lifting. And you see that'll give it a highlight. Okay, so for the bell, I just mix my usual gray, which is ultramarine blue and burnt sienna. That's my gray recipe. It's a lot of people's gray recipe. I did not invent it. This will be my test sheet here. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I'm going to add a little more water to this. I want it pretty light. And I'm just going to do a light wash over the entire bell. Look at that hat. It's so pretty. It's already looking like a bell. So I'm adding more ultramarine and more burnt sienna. Get a little thicker paint here. I want it to be kind of the same, just darker. I think that does it. And while it's wet, I'm just going to drop some in around where the hat goes over. Kind of here in the middle. At the bottom, trying to create form here. As long as the paper is glistening and shiny and reflective of the paint, you can fiddle with it. I'm going to take a damp brush, not wet, and just kind of smooth these edges. I'll do some lifting here. I want to keep my highlights. I want it a little darker here on the edges. That'll make it look round. Oops, splattered some on the hat. Okay, again, I'm kind of using a almost dry brush, and I'm just going in the center section here, doing some lifting because there's a little highlight there. Okay, I'm going to let that dry. Okay, it's dry. Now I'm going to take this same mixture of ultramarine and burnt sienna. I'm just going to make a little line underneath that little rim there, because that would be a little shadow there. Then I want to take a damp brush and kind of tickle those edges. Not a super wet brush, just damp. I'm going to do the same thing on the top part here. We want that little rim to stick out, and how you do that is make it lighter than what's around it. So we're going to make what's around it a little darker. Damp brush, tickle those edges. I'm going to do the same underneath this hat, because there would be a little bit of shadow there. And my damp brush. I'm going to add a little bit more on the sides here, on the edges. I want it to create form here. So I'm just going around again. Wet brush. Smooth it out here. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just keep some highlight here and highlight there so that it looks like it's round. Okay, it's just so pretty. Wait till I put the black in there. It really makes it. This I added 2 little eyes to make it look like a smiley face Jingle Bell. I just think that's adorable. You can do that or not do that. Okay, so for the little white puffy rim around the hat and the little pom-pom, I'm just going to take a little purple. I think this is Windsor Violet. It's very, very light. And I'm going to mix it with a little bit of this gray mixture here, because I don't want it super purple, but I don't want it gray. Kind of tone down the purple a little bit, and it's very watery. It's very, very light. Look at that. And all I'm going to do is just make a bunch of little dots, kind of around the perimeter, a little more at the bottom. And then I'm going to dab it with a paper towel, lift up some of the pigment because I don't want it super dark, and do the same for the hat. It's got more shading over here on the left side. It's got some shading over here on the right. It's going to be brighter there in the middle. And I'm just being pretty random here. Just giving it texture, make it look fluffy. And then again, take a clean paper towel, find a clean spot, and I want to lift up the paint because I just want it very, very, very subtle there. Then we're going to let that dry. Okay, it's dry. I'm going to take that same purple, very, very light. I'm going to do some more dabs, some more little dots. clean paper towel, just lift up some of the paint because we don't want it super dark. Do the same for the pom-pom. Clean area of the paper towel, do some lifting. It's coming together. Now for the hat, I want the red just a little bit more intense. I've already got it darker right here by the hat or by the rim, but I'm going to do a wash of Scarlet Lake. I think it's semi-opaque. I just want a little extra boost of red, and this is going to do that. Oh yeah, that's doing it. It still has a highlight there from my lifting earlier. Yeah, it's still got that highlight. And I'm gonna get some of this alizarin and just drop some in right down here where I want it to be a lot darker. Where that fold is. Kind of went outside the line there, so I'm just make the line a little bit bigger. Oh, that's just so cute. Okay, let this dry. Okay, now I'm going to do the little shadow. I made another little boo-boo over there. So I'm just using the same Payne's Gray, not Payne's Gray, ultramarine blue and burnt sienna. And I'm just going to make a little shadow here. So a little line, a wet brush, and let's kind of smear it out. I'll drop in some darker. Just let it flow where it wants. As long as I have the water bigger than where the paint is. Drop in some more. It needs to be darker right here underneath. If it starts to spread too much, get your paper towel, use the clean area. You could be dabbing some red on it. I'm just picking some up here. Oh, it's just so cute. Okay, let's let that dry. Okay, it's dry. It just looks so cute. This is the fun part. This is what really makes it come alive and just look just too cute. So I've got some neutral tint. You could create a black. You could use black watercolor. It's very concentrated because I need it dark. And I'm just going to do the little Jingle Bell holes. I've got a piece of hair, loose hair. So I'm just filling this in with a tiny brush. I don't like tiny brushes. I don't have good control. Now, am I going to make a smiley face? Probably, because I just think it's too cute. I'm connecting them. They really don't connect in the outline that I did, but I'm connecting them because I want a cute smiley. My little hole here is getting bigger as I'm trying to make it round. Stop fiddling, Diane. Just step away. It'll be fine. Now, do I want to do a smiley? I think I do. So I'm going to kind of go up in the middle. I got another loose hair. Straight up in the middle, and then go a little bit to the left and make me an oval. Go the middle, a little bit to the right. As I try to make it even, the eye's going to get bigger and bigger. Let's see if I can't round this out a little better. This kind of detail is not my thing. Just trying to get this one round. Oops, now I've got to make it bigger. Okay, it's as round as I can get it. Oh, it's just so cute. Okay, there's still one more step, so we're going to let this dry. Okay, it's dry. If you look at this one, you'll see that there's a little bit of white highlight there, just to show the thickness of the bell, and that little rim there is catching a little bit of light. I did it here at the bottom too. So I'm just going to do like a semicircle with this Jelly Roll pen. I always wipe it on my finger first to kind of clean the nib off, the little rolling ball. That seems to help. And then again over here, with these pens, you cannot bear down hard. It does not like the pressure. So I'm just doing the little outside, just barely touching the paper. That'll give you the feeling that it's a piece of metal. It's barely touching it. Oh my gosh, that's just so cute. Oh my gosh, it's just adorable. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is just add a little blue in the background to kind of bring it out more. Okay, I'm ready to add the blue. I'm going to use phthalo blue because it's such a bright, cool blue. I'm going to add a lot of water to it because I don't want it super dark. I want it to kind of think of a snowy, crisp day. So before I add it, I'm just going to go around the object here and just add water. My water is a little pink looking, but that's okay. Just adding water, just painting with water. Kind of go here to about, I don't know, a quarter of the way up. Kind of represent this is the ground and this is the sky. This water is really pink, so it's going to mix with that blue and might get kind of a very leaning towards purple, which is perfectly fine. I think I've got it pretty much covered. If I don't, when I add the paint, it'll certainly let me know what areas I've missed. Okay, so I'm just going to drop some in and just let it travel. Oh, look at it. That gravity help us out here. Oops, that's what the towel is for. Let's pick this up. Some of the red's bleeding in there, but that's okay. It will be pretty. Lots of water. More than I need. That's okay. We can fix that. I said I wanted it watery. I got what I wanted. Oh, look how that red is coming over here and making a little halo there. Oh, that's just really cool. Again, I'm going to let gravity help me out here. Oh, it's just so pretty. I'm going to send all the water to this end here and take a paper towel and lift up like a vacuum cleaner all this excess. Again, I have to deal with a flood here. That's okay. Let's go to the bottom. Let's do some lifting here. Not lifting, but clean up. Need a new paper towel. Oh, that's so pretty. That's so cute. Okay, lift. Let's get this excess lifted up. Okay, I'm gonna tilt it again towards the top. One last little cleanup. It's just so cute. Now when it's dry, I'm gonna go over this red one more time because it kind of got flooded there. So just let this dry. It's dry and it's just too cute. I need to do my little flood cleanup over here. So I'm just mixing up some Scarlet Lake with whatever was in there, which was a mixture of alizarin and Scarlet Lake. And I'm just going to bring this red back. Just kind of fix that a little bit. Oh, it's so cute. Now the last thing I need to do is sign it. It is just adorable. It's done. It's just so cute. It's happy. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you make some of these. Perfect for a holiday card. Thank you so much for being a subscriber.